actually really sad right now, and I think any car guy would understand this feeling that it's like, if I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't have sold it and I would have just kept it in some sort of storage, but it's just, it is what it is. It's life. Looks so good, guys. We got some new headlights that we're going to be installing as well, but it's like pearly. I came across this specific RSX. It was something that I was kind of iffy about doing because it was really bad. I know it's metal and I know it's materialistic, but to an extent, as a person, as a car guy, I literally feel like I brought this car back to life and I gave it a second chance. Hopefully the next owner takes care of it. This is going to be an experiment video to see how much we could actually get for a 2006 Acura RSX Type S clean title with 164,800 miles, and mechanically it's sound, everything's perfectly fine, no issues. I think we're just missing the windshield ones. Fuck, cops just came.
Nada de problemas, pasa de aquel lado con el oficial. ¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
¿Sí? ¿Se te descompuso? ¿Te quisiste detener a ver la playa? La neta. ¿Eres fotógrafo o te gusta nada más la fotografía?
No, hago videos también. Your boy just got pulled over by Mexican police. Alright, so I survived. That was quite the... It was a pleasant experience. So when it comes to cops, especially in Mexico, it's a very uneasy situation, especially as an American, because you never know what they're going to do to you, and when they know that you are out of state or you're just American, they tend to take advantage. So obviously I wasn't the wrong because I was on the wrong side of the road. Once we moved, we pretty much were just talking. There were also car guys, which I think just helped me because that literally just saved my ass from getting this thing towed and then having to pay a fee. They didn't do anything, they didn't charge me for anything, and they just simply let me go. And quite frankly, that's something I feel like is rare to see, especially in Mexico. I admitted my fault. I was like, hey, honestly, I was in the wrong. I just got it painted. I was taking some pictures, and we were actually getting along super well. And I think they were just cool about it. Like, hey, just don't do it again. Go to this spot, which is why I'm here, and pretty much get whatever content you need to get for your car. So right now I'm ready to head back home. We're gonna go ahead and swap out the headlights, and yeah, we're gonna get ready to post this thing up for sale and see how much we can get for it. All right, so pretty much my last day with this thing. I have someone coming to check it out and possibly buy it tomorrow. I did tell him that I was going to swap out the headlights for him because these are pretty much toast. And I ended up getting some Eagle Eyes on Amazon. I'll go ahead and link them in the video description in case you guys want these. And I'm also going to be installing this. The painter didn't put that on. I've had this car for 2 years, and I really want to drive it now and actually enjoy it for what it is, because this is what I've wanted it to look like since I got it. So if you guys haven't seen the first episode on this thing, go watch it. I made a full playlist, and I also plan on making a building an Integra Type S video coming soon, where I kind of make it all into a compilation, basically, whatever you call that. Hopefully the next owner takes care of it. I think the biggest fear as car guys is that like when you build a car and then you have to sell it for whatever reason, you don't know how the next owner is going to treat it or how it's going to end up. So sometimes they get crashed, parted out, something happens to where they kind of just, you know, it's been such a huge effort to bring this car up to this point. Like, this car literally needs nothing, dude. Like, it's perfect. It's a perfect base for someone. Hopefully whoever gets it gets to enjoy it, and I'll keep you updated in regards to when it sells or how much it sells for. But I'm quite interested to see what the market is right now. March, April 2025 for a clean title 2006 Acura RSX Type S. It's good to have multiple platforms and try different things and not to limit yourself to one brand because of loyalty. I'm huge on Mitsubishi, don't get me wrong, but it's cool to try other platforms. You know, it's cool to try other cars because, you know, everything has its own sauce and every car is going to be unique to you and in your situation, right? So, like I said, the RSX is a perfect car if it's like your first project car. With a clean example of a Type S, you could actually fetch a lot more versus someone that's just posting their beat up RSX for $5,000, right? So I truly believe I could get over $10,000 for this car right now, and I feel like a lot of people don't believe in the market per se, but I mean, we're gonna use this one as an example to see if it sells or not, and then we'll see how much we can get out of it, right? So I did all the maintenance. I got the new owner a new motor mount. I got her Brembo's, discs and rotors, the calipers, the pads, new headlights. Like, this car needs nothing. It literally needs nothing. And I just hope the new owner appreciates that and can take care of this car and not let it go to waste, because sadly with these, most of them are pretty beat up. So I don't see myself ever stopping the act of building cars, because that's kind of what keeps me sane in today's world. So I'm also just happy that I'm able to share it with the world, and it's something that I highly suggest that you guys do, because everything you guys see me have right now in regards to cars is because I decided to pick up a camera and hit record. So it's not even about the money. I think it's just the doors it opens for you and the networking you're able to do just because you put yourself out there. And yes, you're making yourself vulnerable, but at the end of the day, the possibilities are limitless, and it really gives you infinite potential in regards to what you can do with your life just by sharing content. So if you're only gonna live once, like, why not do the thing you want to do? And I could see myself building cars for fun. Like, this is fun to me. I don't see it as work. Yes, it's a lot of work. It is hard work. But at the end of the day, like, when it comes to my life, I feel very happy because I'm doing what I want to do, and I feel like I'm following I have a sense of direction. And I think that's crucial to have as a man. To some it might be family, to some it might be something else, but, you know, I'm still young, and this is kind of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, post yourself on the internet, guys. I think the biggest thing is you're going to be scared about what people are going to say about you. I think that's what I hear everyone kind of tell me. But once you realize that the opinions don't really matter, and then at the end of the day, the only person you have to impress is yourself, everything else kind of fades, and you start creating, and you start being creative, and you start posting things that you like, and you're gonna end up attracting people that are into that. And that's kind of what you want. You don't want people that don't support you or don't want to watch your stuff. You want to attract people that are into the same thing you are and are willing to support what you're doing because of the type of person you are. So you build that community and you build that group. It's just, from my experience, guys, just filming content has really given me the opportunity to do really cool things, to build really badass cars. And, you know, as far as right now, it's like, I feel alive. And I think physically you guys let me just show you this, for example. Like I said, I've been able to manifest this in my life just from picking up this camera, hitting record, and literally sharing my stories with you guys. So it might not be much to some of you guys because these cars might not be the most expensive, but it really does show me my potential, and it shows me what I can do if I keep going at it, especially now that I feel more confident in what I'm doing. Check this bad boy out. So clean. Plugs in the back. So nice. Sick, so much cleaner. So much better. Wow. So the car is still not 100%. This is a perfect base for someone to kind of take over and kind of finish it for me. Like I said, I have the TL Type S red Brembos that would have to go on. They would have to go ahead and get the fog lights. They would have to go ahead and get the little trim pieces that go right here. These ended up flying off. I did go ahead and get the seat redone, so it's brand new. It looks freaking sick. I think I paid $150. I think that's like the biggest thing for RSXs is the steering wheels, which you can go ahead and get a wrap like I did. And usually the seats, they're pretty just fragile overall. And then they also didn't cover the holes for the A-spec. This is for the A-spec spoiler. It kind of goes like, even if it's just a materialistic thing, it's still a car and it still meant a lot to me. You know, as a daily driver, it was really fun to drive, really fun to track, really fun to daily drive. 6-speed transmission, really good on gas. We'll get some cinematics and then we'll wait for the guy that's going to come out tomorrow, check it out and see if we can sell him on the car. I'm going to ask $12,000 for this car, so I think it's worth it 100%. You don't see clean Type S's on Marketplace, especially in blue. I think it's a really nice color for the Type S's, just for sale in general. So if it doesn't sell, I'm gonna post it up online, not on Marketplace, because I feel like on Marketplace everyone just lowballs you, and you gotta know where to post specific cars like this. Honestly, I feel a little bit sad right now. Like it's been such a pleasure, like looking back now, all the struggles, everything I've pretty much had in regards to like experiences, taking this thing to Mexico with me all last year, staying out there, driving it over there every day in TJ, driving it here, just using it for basically anything and everything. And honestly, it's been such a good car to me. I have nothing but positive things to say about the RSX. If there's anything that you can take from me as a person, is just hopefully a sense of inspiration, in a sense of like chasing your dreams and ambitions, because that's currently what I'm partaking in when it comes to my life as a guy right now. This is literal physical proof to me that I can literally build my dream life just by documenting it and basically embracing the person that I would have to be to become that. So if you want to become a YouTuber or whatever you want to do in your life, I think the only way you're going to acquire that is by literally being that image that you hold yourself in desire of, right? So for example, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to build cars for the longest time, and quite frankly, I think I'm pretty damn good at it, to the point where it's like, all right, I could actually do this consistently. I just want to get to higher levels. I want to do cooler cars, and there's nothing wrong with the DC5 or like the EK, for example, but I want more out of life. I want the exotics. I want the cars that are super cool to just, I mean, I gotta be grateful, because at the end of the day, these cars are very special and they always will be to me. But then there's a part of me that also wants to drive the Lamborghini or drive the Ferrari or the McLaren or whatever it is, and modify that as well. So So there's a little secret spot I'm gonna show you guys that, I mean, it's technically not legal, but a friend showed me how to get up there, and it's a really nice spot to shoot. Right here. Let's make this quick. gonna buy the RSX. He forgot how to drive stick. So clutch first, and then you slowly
Pull out.
pull out, yeah. Just don't let go of the clutch until the car moves. There you go, and then give it gas. Yeah. So taking the TL Type S rotors, pads, stock intake box, motor mounts, and then the Brembos that we didn't get to put on, but hopefully he gets to do them.
I'll stall out down there.
Damn. I'm actually really sad right now, and I think any car guy would understand this feeling that it's like, if I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't have sold it and I would have just kept it in some sort of storage, but it's just, it is what it is. It's life, and he seemed like a good guy. Hopefully he takes care of the thing, and yeah, if you guys are interested in learning how I build these cars on YouTube, anything when it comes to filming my camera gear, editing, everything I do in regards to just making videos, check out that first link in the description. Those of you guys wondering how much I ended up getting for the Type S 12K for 2006 clean title Type S with 165,000 miles in 2025.